I got a fucking huge matcha today. Okay. Welcome back to the Power of Personal Branding and Manifestation podcast with your host. It's me, Malika, content creator, entrepreneur, and your girl to personal branding and manifestation. We are going to talk about shifting your identity, stepping into your next level bad bitch version of yourself. We're talking all the things that you are going to need in order to shift your identity, make all your manifestation happen, get all the fucking reality that you want to have, and get all the things that you fucking want and feel amazing about yourself. So, okay, let's just dive right into it because this is gonna be... Oh, my dog is visiting us. So, step number one, you are going to take a piece of paper and a pen and you're going to write down exactly who you are right now. Because this is the person in which you identify with right now, which is basically a reflection of the reality and the result that you are getting right now, right? And every time that you want to get more things out of life, change your reality, grow your business, grow like your income, more things to come that you want to have in your life, or get your dream partner, get like your dream relationship, get your dream friendship, there is growth that is required in order to get that. Who you are right now, if you stay as you are right now, you are going to keep getting the reality that you have right now. And so we need to start shifting that identity. So do you think that right now you're just the girl who works a 9 to 5? Do you think that right now you are someone who's not really successful and you don't really know if anything you put your mind to is ever gonna work? Are you the girl who like doubts herself a lot and you know what you want to really do with your life, you are scared of it or you're not sure of it? Like, who are you right now? Right? Like, who are you right now? And this is why I say like you need to be brutally honest with yourself, because if you lie and you're like, no, like I do think that I'm like successful right now, but like deep down you don't think that, you're not doing yourself any good here. Like, you know, like you need to be honest with yourself, so that the goal is to help yourself to change your behavior and change your identity to get the result that you want to have. And don't worry, you're still gonna be you. You're just gonna be like next bad bitch version of you, okay? And the little tip that I have for you here is that you're also going to highlight what are your strengths and what are the things that you struggle the most with. Which maybe it could be believing in yourself, believing in your goals that you want to achieve. And maybe your strength is that you're very charismatic, or you're very funny, or you're very sweet, or I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like for me, for example, I was always someone that was very good at doing presentation. I was so freaking good. I love doing presentation. I really love being creative and all that stuff. So these are my strengths, and you want to keep those in mind, because this is exactly what you are going to use to push yourself even more to become this next version of you. And then you're gonna look at the stuff that you struggle with the most, which is maybe like believing in yourself, believing in the goals that you want to achieve, you know, having confidence around what you want to pursue, or having confidence in your success. When you have the struggle that you can identify, okay, then you're gonna ask yourself, why do I think, let's say you say, okay, why do I think I'm not successful right now? Because I don't have a successful business, because I'm not getting paid to create content, and therefore I'm not successful, or whatever. Or maybe that's your definition of what it is, okay? And then you're gonna ask yourself, okay, like, why don't I have a successful business? Why don't I have people that want to pay me for my content? Because I'm not posting content right now, or because I'm not really posting about my business right now. Why am I not posting about my business right now? Because I don't believe in myself and I'm scared of what other people would think if I fell. Okay, why am I scared of what other people, like, why am I scared of what other people will think, and like I'll fail if I post my content or post about my business, right? Oh, because Because deep down, like, I don't believe in myself. Okay, why don't you believe in yourself? Because I'm not seeing the success that I want to see right now that proves that I'm successful. Okay, so you see how, like, we went into a circle? Like, did you see that? Did you see how we started with, I don't feel successful because I don't have this? And at the root cause, it's also because you're not getting that exterior validation that you are not successful. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna start breaking that circle. And I just gave like one example because obviously like there's so many possibilities about this, but I just gave the one that I think most people can maybe relate with. Okay, and so this is the thing, right? You're not feeling successful because you're not getting that exterior validation, but then at the same time it's like, what are the things that you can do right now that will bring you the success that you want right now? And how can you start shifting the way you think to know that even though you are not getting that exterior validation right now with the dream reality you want to see, with the result that you want to see, with the reality that you want to have right now, how can you still fuel yourself and know that it is coming because you are putting in the work, you are doing the things, and it is going to happen? What we want to get to is to change the story that you tell yourself, okay? Because there is 1,000 stories that we tell ourselves that basically shapes what we believe of ourselves, but then that also influence directly what we think we are capable of achieving, which then influence the way that we take action and the way we go about things. A story is not like a full-on story. That's not what I'm saying. A story can look like this. I'm not special. Like, why would this work for me? Oh, I'm just this girl from a small town. So why would anyone care about what I have to offer? Why would anyone care about me? Why would I get my dream partner? Why would I get my dream life? Because I'm just this girl. And you're kind of like diminishing yourself. So this is a story that you're telling yourself. Another example could be like, I'm not someone who's productive. I'm not someone who can do this. Like, the problem with these stories is that it's so stagnant, and we want to break this statement and change it around so that we have a possibility to change. And when you start shifting the way you speak about the stories that you tell yourself, you start shifting your identity and what you associate with. So if I'm always thinking in my head, I'm not special, so this is not gonna happen for me. I'm not that special, or I'm not that interesting, so why would people care about what I have to offer? It basically shapes your reality, like literally, because what's going to happen, you actually believe that. And then you're going to act accordingly to that, and you're gonna self-sabotage, and we do not want that. So instead, you want to be very aware of what are the things that run free in your mind. And what you're gonna do is that you're gonna want to find proof into why this will happen for you, into why you will become that successful ass bitch that you want to be. And this can be looking at other people's success. This can be taking some accomplishment that you have achieved in the past that you never thought would be possible for you. Or this could just be feeling inspired by looking at someone else that is doing the things that you want to do, and you're like, oh my god, this person has the knowledge that I want to have, so I'm going to find a solution so that I can have that knowledge too and get the same result. Because once you start shifting your story, you start shifting the way you think, and so many possibilities open to you, and you're like, oh my god, actually, okay, I struggle with this. There's a solution for it. There's always a fucking solution for it if I look for it and if I think they could be a solution for me. I know it can be easy to look at someone else's success and be like, oh, like, I want that. I want to have this too. Like, why can't I have that? Why can't I have this? And the thing is, like, you're not having this right now because you, number one, when you look at someone else's success or they have what you want to have, and you're like envious in a way that's like, oh, that's not fair, why do they have it and not me, you are not in the right energy to even receive that, because you are not in the energy of like, you're already grateful for what you have right now. And you are not seeing that like this person put in the work to have what they have right now. And so you need to start looking at other people's success as this is fucking possible for them. Fuck, like this is actually possible for me too. Because me too, I come from a town of butt fuck nowhere, and I can fucking do this too if I really want to. Okay, the next step to becoming that successful ass bitch is to increase your self-worth. So how do we start doing that? This is directly linked with your self-confidence. And now if you are thinking like, yeah, like I'm already a confident person, like I'm already this, okay, listen, there's always things that you can, there's no limit to confidence, okay? And so if you want to keep the confidence that you have right now, you are going to stay where you are right now. Let me accept the fact that I'm not at the highest confidence possible that I could be at right now, because this used to be me. I used to be like, oh my god, like I am a confident ass person, like I am. And then I started doing something new, and then that triggered me because I was comfortable where I was, right? And so this right there showed me, oh shit, when there's growth, I need to grow my confidence with it. But I thought that I was already like the most confident I could be, and then this proved me, no, it's not. It's never done. It's never done. It's never a done process, okay? It's an ongoing forever process that every time you do something new, you step out of your comfort zone, your confidence has to grow along with it. Are you the kind of person that you're always like, oh, I'm not good enough, or this is not good enough, I should have done more, I should have done this, I should be at this point of my journey right now, but I'm not? Okay? Because if you are, this is diminishing your self-confidence because you are not appreciating yourself for the value that you already have. And so the way you talk about yourself in every single aspect is so important. So instead of saying, oh, I'm not good enough, I should have done more, switch it for, I know I'm capable of more. Do you see how different that is and how much more empowering that is, instead of like, I should have done more, versus I know I'm capable of more? Like just that slight difference is so freaking impactful. And the thing about the timeline, this is something that I used to fucking struggle with so much, and I still struggle with, I'm not gonna fucking lie, but something that I found helped me so much to think like I should be at X point in my journey, or I should have X reality right now, is to realize that if you're not ready to have it yet, the universe is not going to give it to you. Like your manifestation and the things that you want to have are always on your side. They are on your side. Okay, so you have to realize like, okay, what are the areas or the things that I need to improve so that I'm ready to get these manifestation? Am I really expanding myself to the most that I can to get this manifestation, or something that I can do more of, or am I just not patient enough, right? Like, because they will all happen. They will, but they will happen when you are ready. And if you take the action and you do the work. Now let's talk about friendships and family. Now listen, this one is probably one of the trickiest one for your self-confidence, okay? Why? Because if you have friends around you that are not really confident and they kind of like project that onto you, is going to affect your self-confidence. I'll give you a perfect example for this. Let's say you want to post about your business, or you want to start posting content, and your friend is like, oh my god, like I would never do that, or I would never post that. Red fucking flag, girl, run. Okay? This just shows you that like this is like a projection of their own insecurities, and you can't take someone else's insecurities. So there's two options here. Either they're not very supportive and they're not really the kind of friends you want to be around, or number two, you put boundaries with them and you do not talk about your shit with them when it comes to the things that they are insecure about, or that they project their insecurities onto you. And this also goes for like how other people treat you, or I would say like how you let other people treat you. If you're the kind of girl that let people push you around, that like you don't really stand your ground, you don't like you're scared of putting your foot down and putting your boundaries and holding your boundaries, especially with family, I know that it can be harder because of the fact that you've grown up your entire life with these people. So it's a bit harder to do just because of the fact that they perceive you as this person, but you are trying to change who you are and like level up, you know? But it's so important to be able to hold these boundaries, because if you don't, it's going to pull you down. Okay, so you need to be able to hold those boundaries. Like, okay, do these people support me? If not, let me not talk about it with them. Okay, are these people making me feel good about myself? No? Okay, let me not spend time with them. And this is something that is super important for your self-worth, and also surrounding yourself with other people that are successful, that basically are either on the journey that you want to be on, or that have the thing that you want to have. And listen to these people that you want to have the life of, and not the other people that you don't want the life of. Because if you listen to someone's advice and you don't want their life, or you don't want their relationship, you don't want what they have in life, you don't want their result, you don't want their reality, why the fuck would you listen to their advice? Because listening to their advice is going to give you their life, right? Think about it. Think about the you who has every fucking thing you want in your fucking life. You're not gonna let other people disrespect you. You're not gonna have other people dragging you down. You're not gonna have people like doubting you. You're gonna have people supporting you. You're gonna have people wanting you to achieve your dream. You're gonna have people wanting you to become the best version of yourself. Like, you're gonna have people always respecting you, always being the best version of themselves around you. If that's what you want, that's the standard you have to hold. And the aspects of your personal life will always reflect within your reality, within your self-confidence, within your business. That is just a fact. Next is inside your mind. So when you really sit down with yourself, okay, what do you really think of yourself? What are the things that you say of yourself inside your mind that maybe you don't say it out loud, but maybe you say it in your head? Okay, so what are the things that you tell yourself? I need you to start thinking as, if I were my next level self, how would I talk about myself? How would I talk to myself? And this is what I need you to start doing right now. Because you're not that far away from that successful ass bitch that you want to be. You just need to practice being her right now. And the next thing into increasing your worth is investing in yourself. I'll give you an example for this. Let's say that you were your own client, or you were a brand, right? And you are looking for someone to pay to create content for your brand, or you're just looking for, you know, a business or an entrepreneur to pay for whatever it is that you're looking for, okay? And just imagine that you are the client. Instead of like being the person that's like getting paid right now, step out for a second and look at, like, as if you were the person that would pay you, okay? Just imagine that for a second. And now start thinking, like, what would make you want to pay someone else and love being their client? If you were a client that you have an amazing price to pay for the service you're looking for the product you're looking for, you are like the best freaking brand ever, and you want a bomb ass content creator, and you're willing to pay them to their value, to like a lot of fucking money, okay? How would you be picking that person? Like, what are the things that you would look to choose someone? Is it that you want them to have an amazing personality? Is it that you want them to be an expert? Is it that you want them to have the best service? Do you want them to be super fucking good at their job? Do you want them to be super responsive? Do you want them to like be super involved? Like, do you want them to be super professional? Like, you know what I mean? Like, these are the things that when you look at this, you want to start implementing that into yourself. You want to start investing these things into yourself, because what you're doing is like, you are setting up the circumstances for someone like that to enter your life. And this is the same thing if you want to have amazing fucking friendship, you want to have an amazing fucking relationship. What are the circumstances that you are setting up around you, that you are investing in yourself so that you can attract the best fucking person in your life? And same thing goes for, let's say you want to have a successful business, you want to be a successful content creator, and you, let's say right now, you're not an expert. Right now, you don't really know how to do that. Well, are you looking for what could help you? Are you looking into content? Are you looking into getting educated? Are you looking into coaching? Are you looking to a course maybe? Like, what are the things that you are consuming so that you are investing in yourself? And this doesn't necessarily have to be like something that you pay for. It could just be your energy, your confidence, your equipment, your tools. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this can be so many things depending on what your end goal here is. And the next step I'm going to have you take is to start thinking as your next level self. So let's say you already have the things that you want to have right now. What are the action steps you are doing right now? Okay? So let's say your next level self that has like a successful ass business and really like super nice content creation and everything, like she's always posting content, but you're like waiting to post content and you're waiting for your business to be successful before you post content. Your business will not be successful until you post the content. Do you see like the disconnect here? We need to start thinking in the other way around. It's not like once I have the manifestation or the things that I want, I'm going to take the action. As you take the action, then you get the manifestation and the thing that you want. Same thing with, let's say you don't have the knowledge that you need to have in order to get the result that you want to have. Are you looking into investing in yourself to get that knowledge? That it's free content, that it's podcasting, that it's coaching, that it's a course. And I have another perfect example for this, but I didn't used to tell other people that I was like an entrepreneur and I was like doing my own thing, whatever, because I was like, okay, like once I have the confidence, I'm going to tell people. But right now I'm not going to tell people because I don't have the confidence. But it's not until you have that confidence to say it out loud that people start seeing you in that way that will then influence the reality that you want to have. Like, do you see where I'm going with this? Like, it's like a reverse psychology thing. It's like you need to start thinking from the end of the stick instead of the beginning of the stick so you can get the end of the stick to be the front of the stick. That sounded weird when I use stick so much. Anyways, but you get it, hopefully. Finally are your habits, because your habits shapes your life. Your life shapes your reality, right? Okay. The perfect way to look at this for your habits is picture your end result, okay? Like your end goal, like the thing that you want to manifest, the thing that you want to have, that you desire. And then look at during your day, okay? How many shit are you doing to make that happen? Okay? Like how many things are you implementing in your day to get closer to that end goal? Because if it's zero, you are going to get zero manifestation. But if you see the habit that you could implement and you're like, okay, I want to get clients. Let me start pushing out content. Are you increasing your self-value? Are you increasing your service? Like, you know what I mean? Like all these things are going to impact the income that you get. And so if you don't change these things, you're going to keep getting the same result. Same thing with, let's say you want to be confident, you want to have more confidence, feel better about yourself. Are you including habits in your day that you are journaling about how you're feeling, about how you can switch your limiting belief? Are you doing shadow work? And if you don't know what shadow work is, it's basically looking at the shadows of yourself, at the things that are holding you back, the things that are limiting to you, the things that you believe about yourself that are not necessarily true, but that kind of like make you feel not as good about yourself, or that is holding you back from becoming that next version of you. Are you taking time in your day to shift these limiting belief, to look at the root of what they are and start switching them up? Or are you just vividly living in them, hoping that one day they'll go away without actually putting in time to change them? Or let's say you are wanting to have more freedom because you want to travel, you want to, I don't know, like go to restaurants. Are you including things that you can work more efficiently in less time so that you have more time for yourself? Or are you creating something that you could do while you travel? You know what I mean? Like, these are the things you need to start looking at, because are you setting up the right circumstances for the reality you want to have as your next level self, as the successful ass bitch that you want to be? And now I wanted to mention that this episode is brought to you by my signature program, Creator Magnet and Manifest. This is honestly the all-in-one program for the content creator and entrepreneur girlies that are ready to invest in themselves and in their business to finally see the result that you are looking to have and stop being stuck. Finally, take the reality that you have right now and shift it to your dream reality. Start increasing your income. Start getting an increased flow of clientele coming to you, and stop guessing what you have to do with your content, along with shifting your limiting beliefs that keeps you stuck to where you are right now. And you're also getting all the freaking courses you will ever need in order to succeed in your business, and you're getting lifetime access to all of them. So if that sounds like something that is aligned with you, definitely book your free discovery call with me to see if this would be a good fit for you and how I can start helping you. That is it for this episode. I hope that you loved it. If you think someone else would benefit from this episode, make sure to send it to them. I'd love to know what you guys think. Make sure to leave a comment down below. And as always, stay amazing, and I'll see you here next week. Thanks so much for tuning in, and don't forget to leave your 5-star rate and review on the podcast. I love to know what you guys think of the episodes, and I will meet you here next week.